Oh. Oh. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Couch to Crit, where we bring an athlete from couch fitness to criterium wins.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. We're gonna do it.
Oh yeah, we are.
Do it. This is episode 3. Today we're talking about training, specifically FTP testing. Okay, so a few days ago, EJ completed his FTP test. Let's talk about what that is. FTP is functional threshold power, which means it's a bit of a strange definition, but it is the theoretical amount of power that EJ's legs can generate over the course of 60 minutes. The way we test this is EJ, in this case, gets on a trainer and he pedals at a very consistent pace. How did it feel, by the way?
Oh, it was tough. It was not easy.
It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to be consistently tough for 20 minutes until the point of exhaustion, and EJ got there.
I definitely did. Yes, it was really, really hard. We'll reveal the results later in this video. But like Jeff said, it is important that it is a consistent effort.
Yeah, I mean, one of the most common mistakes I see is people start off and they think that they are Lance Armstrong from 1998, and they start with like 600 watts. And I appreciate the ambition, but it is important to stay consistent. That is going to give you your best FTP results. So how do we actually calculate it? We took the power that EJ generated on average over the course of that 20 minutes, multiply it by 0.95. In other words, 95% of that average power is your functional threshold power. Why is this number important? It's important for a lot of reasons. One, it kind of tells you where you are as an athlete. But more importantly, it is the driver for your training moving forward. EJ is going to start structured training here in the next few days, and all of his workouts that are explained in the masterclass, by the way, he's following training plan number 3. It is all based on a percentage of your FTP. So it is an incredibly important number to go by. It is the driver for all of your training, and it's important to replicate this effort time and time again so you can update that, because as you progress, your FTP should be going up if everything's going well. If you have an outdated FTP, the workouts are going to feel easy. Likewise, if you try to cheat it somehow, then the workouts are going to be way too hard.
Yeah.
Okay, results are coming, but first, really quick plug for the masterclass, because we're only a few weeks into this. I cannot thank you guys enough. The numbers are insane. We have so many people registering for this. We had our first live stream just a few days ago. Super engaging, super fun. So thank you guys who have signed up. If you haven't, check out the link in the description. Okay, so the results. The first thing we have to do is we have to rewind the clock back to July.
Yeah.
End of July, August time, right?
Yeah, so I got into riding about the beginning of August is when this bike got shipped here. And within a week, I had taken an FTP test because Jeff, you know, being
nerd about the numbers.
Being the nerd that he is, was just like, I just want to see where you're at. So we took that test, and at that time, I need this. And at that time, my FTP was 192 watts, and I was about 256 pounds, giving me a watt per kg of 1.65. We have it all written out here on this super nice graph here in NorCal Studios.
And what was my prescription at the time? Like, this wasn't training, there was no structure. It was like, dude, you're having fun riding, continue having fun riding. Couch to Crit Season 2 wasn't even on the horizon for us yet.
No, exactly. So, drum roll. The results from the FTP test I took 3 days ago were 256 watts at 180 pounds.
So let's talk about, though, because this is August until January. This is like 6 months of unstructured riding. A lot of those were fasted miles. And I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, there was like most of your driver was fitness and weight loss.
100%.
But at a certain point, I want to say our conversation was around like October. EJ was like, the performance bug started getting into his brain.
Oh, it's here.
And he just like, I like shooting, I like editing, I like watching your races, maybe I can race. We started talking about Season 2. So I said, okay, continue riding. We're gonna do structure, but we're gonna hold off on that. And you just continued riding, you continue doing fasting rides. A lot of these gains, from 1.65 watts per kilo to 3.13, some of it was, yes, you gained another 60 watts of your FTP, but a big part of it was you lost 70 pounds. Incredible, incredible what he's done. We're so proud of him.
Thank you.
But here's the plan going forward. We're super happy with the progress that EJ has made. But now with this new lens of not fitness necessarily, but performance. We're gonna be fueling his ride. So he's gonna be eating sugar.
Yeah.
Liquid gold back here. And he is gonna be doing very structured, very intentional workouts in order to continue to boost this. Because I think a lot of people would look at this and say, oh, you know, he's almost doubled his watt per kg, which is true, it is incredible, but his fitness has started to plateau, and that's because the thing we're lacking is structure.
Okay, so I'm starting structure tomorrow. I'm excited, a little bit nervous. Jeff, what do I have in store for myself?
Okay, well, structure, and more structure, because here's the thing, like, what you've seen so far, like we talked about, is this big bump. Like with anything, I could pick up a tennis racket and I could get better at tennis very quickly, but without that structure and the intention behind what I'm doing, I'm just gonna hit a plateau. And I think you've started to hit that plateau based on what we've seen. So in order to get another big bump and to see your watt per kg go from 3.13 up to 4, 5, who knows? As new athletes, dude, he might be one of these 1%ers who gets up to 6 watts per kg, but it's gonna take structure. So that's gonna be the focus moving forward. But it's not just fitness, right? It's not just training plans. It's all the other stuff we talk about in the masterclass, right? We're gonna be doing bump drills. We're gonna be doing group rides. We're gonna be sharing that journey with you guys. So stay tuned. As always,
Catch you guys on the next one.
yeah.